Hello, this is Mr. Huff, and let's talk about designing a bridge. One of the things that's going on is we are using some very old software on a very new operating system, and they disagree about the size of text and fonts. So before we begin, you need to go down here and type in the word display and find where it says change display settings. Let me move this down. All right. If you see anything other than 100 here, if you see 125, 150, or 175, change it to 100 and then close that window. Then you will need to restart your computer to apply that text setting. Okay. If you don't do that, it will be hard to read some of the pop-up windows that occur, so you won't be able to enter all the boxes that you need. So this just is a workaround to make it easy to use. If you don't like that, how it looks on your computer after you change that, once we finish this project, you can go back to the display settings and change it to 125 or 150 or whatever is recommended. Alright, so after we have changed the text to 100% for the computer, then we're going to go down here and we're going to type bridge, and you should see Bridge Designer 2016 appear. So we're going to run that one, and it will pop up with the tip of the day. These are actually very helpful, so be sure to read those when they pop up. Alright, starting from this menu, we're all going to build the same bridge to keep this fair. So we are going to start by creating a new bridge design. Click OK. And read through this. It'll talk about the site preparation, but this is basically where you're going to be building your bridge. And are you participating in a contest? No. This used to be a contest. This program was written by the people at West Point, and they had a bridge design contest annually that was across the nation. And they don't do it anymore. So, but the software is still out there and it's still useful. So we're going to choose no here. Actually, you don't have to choose. It should default to that. We're going to be using a deck elevation of 24 meters. We will be using standard abutments, no pier, and no cable anchorages. So it should pop up like this. These should be the default settings. You should see this cost at the bottom, $63,000. You should see the default settings here: medium strength concrete and standard 225 kilonewton truck, 2 lanes. So you should see this. Don't change this from here. So medium strength and the standard truck. We are going to choose the first one, a through truss Howe bridge. So this is what it should look like. If you see anything other than that, then change it back to the very first one, a through truss Howe design. Next, this bridge is designed by your name. Put your name right here. And as always, ANSI standards, make sure everything is uppercase. And if you want to give it a project ID, you can certainly do that there, but mostly put your name right here. We hit next, and it's going to give you a few instructions. I suggest reading these so you understand what it's looking for. And then you will hit finish, and let me shrink this. You'll see this design space. Run it full screen for best results. Some of the things you need to know. This button puts it in design mode. This button puts it in test mode, and if it pops up and says it's unstable, it won't let you test it. Once you have a stable bridge designed, you should be able to click that and a little truck will drive across and it will show you how your bridge is performing. Another thing you need to see is right here. You have different materials you can choose, different configurations of that material, so you can use solid bar or hollow tubes, and different dimensions for that material, going from a very tiny 30 by 30 all the way to the very massive 400 by 400. Alright, And you see some other buttons here. Just explore those to see if they help you along. And you see the estimated cost of the bridge at this point. All right, and you can save iterations, that sort of thing. So save frequently. Let's see, what else? The other thing I want to show you is when you have your cost to what you like, I want you to click on Report and do the cost calculations, and you're going to print this. And I want you to choose the Print to PDF feature, and that way you can make a PDF of your final report. And that's what we will keep track of. If I have you turn anything in, it will be a printout of your final report. So let's talk about building your bridge. If you have to be in design mode, and out here you can choose if you want to be able to build joints, members, select, or erase. And this is why you need to run it full screen so everything lines up. But to start with, you're going to build this truss bridge. Click on all of these circles, and then you can add the joints, follow the outline there, and then you will be able to start modifying those members, and that's how you're going to control the cost of your bridge. That should be enough information to get you started.